So I think I am live there. Let me adjust this like this. Okay, so I think we are live and everybody can hear us properly, right? All of you can hear me properly, right? Today I'm going to be reading from my notebook. Mm, It's my notebook. I'm going to be reading from my notebook some of what I've written down. I think I should go live on Facebook also for the people that are not able to have access to us on Facebook. Just a minute. Okay. Thank you very much for being here. So we're gonna talk about today's conversation and today's class. Nonsense, a factor to spiritual growth. Everybody understand what the meaning of nonsense, isn't it? Everybody understand the meaning of nonsense. And I don't think there's anybody here that appreciate nonsense. I don't think there's anybody here that appreciate nonsense. Neither is there anybody here that wants people to speak nonsense to them. But then you must understand that nonsense is part of the factor for the soul to grow. Before I start this conversation, I would love to take the humble permission of my masters. I beg for their permission that whatever it is I'm about to say might be for their glorification, for my purification, and for the purification of everybody that is going to be listening to the sound of my voice today. Riyom Tatsa. Okay, nonsense. A factor for the soul to grow. You see, one of the problem a lot of us we have is that we don't want to live a life of nonsense, but we must understand that nonsense, as a human being, nonsense is very, very important. It is actually nonsense is not just only is it important, it is primordial for you to be able to grow. Nonsense. Those things that becomes the most important part of your life are those things that are nonsensical. That's a fact. The most important part of your life are what? Those things that are what? Nonsensical. It's too high. Those are the most important part of your life. But the problem we have right now in the society that we live is that everybody is afraid of nonsensical things. That is the problem we have right now in the society. Everybody is afraid of nonsensical things because they see nonsensical thing as a means to failure. But nonsense is the means to growth. Am I understandable? Is everybody understanding me? I want you to start sharing this video now. It is time for us to be very serious. I want you to start sharing this video, not just only sharing the video, but I want you to take a pen and a paper, have pen and a paper with you, and start taking down notes. And at the same time, I want you to start inviting people to come and listen to the video. Don't stop tapping on your screen. Most often, in the unfolding of our human consciousness, when we, the student of the universe, believe that the weight of the world, is in a continuation. Most often, in the unfolding of our human consciousness, when we, the students of the universe, believe that the weight of the world and the continuation of life rest on our shoulder, we believe that when we die, truth dies with us. A lot of people believe that when they die, the truth of the world dies with them. A lot of people are always 24 hours in panic because they believe or they feel that there is so much load of the world that is upon them. And I tell you, this is nothing but nonsense. It's part of the nonsense of the world. Everybody is walking around with their shoulders stiff because they are thinking that, oh, I have so many responsibilities on my head. Oh, child fee, school fee, house fee, all of these things. They believe that they have it so much on their head, and because of this, they don't know how to truly relate properly with people. And hence, they also feel that when they die, the truth of the world is going to die with them, or that the information that they know is just going to end with them. But that is a lie. There is no information that you know that you die with. Even if you may not be able to give that information to somebody, the information is going to take birth in the mind of another person. Which means that whatever ideas that you have that is unfulfilled and you die with that idea does not die. It takes rebirth. You must understand, just as your body die and is born, your idea also is reborn in the mind of another person that is totally far away and not even related to you. Are you understanding me? Same way also. So then what does it mean that, so, oh, the person died with the truth? No one dies with the truth. Impossible. No one dies with the truth because whatever you know, no matter how much far the information does not get revealed, it is waiting for that information is going to take birth in the mind of another person. And that is why you will see a rebellion. Someone started rebellion some 100 years ago. The person died without not fulfilling that rebellion. That rebellion is waiting ahead. It is going to take birth in the mind of another person. And that is why you must understand that there is no information that ever dies. It may not grow immediately, but there is no information that ever dies. There is no truth that ever dies, no matter how much you try to suppress it. There is no truth that ever dies, no matter how much power, or how much vigor you put to suppress it, it doesn't die. Are you understanding? In truth, value to the quality of human race and intelligence, unfortunately, religion and the intelligence of unfortunate religious people has become such a heavy problem. A lot of people, are so carried away in the fact of them wanting to be in religion. You see, when we believe that when we die, our truth dies with us. At the same time, we believe that we need to do duty. It is the duties that we do that helps us, which is truth actually. But this truth is little. Value to the quality of human race and intelligence. This, I need to do my duty, I need to do my duty, I need to do my duty. It is fact, but it has little value to human race and to the intelligence of a man. That is a fact. It has little. You must understand that it is not how much or how well you do your job that makes people to remember you. It is how lovingly you do your job. It's not about how serious you do your job that makes people to remember you. No, 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 no. It's about how lovingly, how with a smile, with joy that you do the job that makes people to remember you. If you're doing the job and your face is always strong, you're always frowning, nobody's going to remember you. That is a fact. It's about how much joy, which is part of the nonsense. A lot of people think that when you laugh too much or you smile too much, it is nonsense. That is unfortunately, this is what a lot of people believe in. And that is why you must understand that. Religion has become such a heavy problem that we forget entirely how to be a better human being. Religion has become such a heavy problem on people that they forget how to be a better human being, how to be just a human being. They forget how to be that because what? They are so focused on religion. People are so focused on religion that they've been so much religious, they've become so much of a religious person that they are no longer human beings. Which means what? They have been so cut away from the universe that they are trying to surrender to. How can you believe that? What you are trying to surrender to, you've been so cut off away from it because you are thinking that you need to be very religious to be able to surrender. But you don't need it. Is somebody understanding me? You don't need it. They've forgotten how to be humans, that even when it concerns to laugh once in a while, it becomes a burden. It becomes a burden. They don't even know how to laugh. Laughing is a burden to so many people. Smiling is a burden to so many people. Oh, why are you disturbing me? If anybody comes around you and wants to make you to laugh, no, why are you disturbing me? Oh, no, you are disturbing me. It's such a burden. Because they are so focused on wanting to be religious. But let me tell you one thing, religiosity does not take you to God, does not even bring you closer to the understanding of God. It is not even the ending of it. It's just one of the road, but it is not the end destination. But when you add humor to everything you do, when you add a little laughter to everything you do, when you add a little smile to everything you do, it becomes what? It starts adding value to your mental and spiritual recreation. Without this, we become religious and spiritual zombies. A lot of people are spiritual zombies. Do you know what it means to be a spiritual zombie? Is somebody understanding me? Are you hearing me properly? Are you hearing me properly? Is somebody hearing me properly? Are you really understanding me properly? A lot of people are what? Religious and spiritual zombies. They are spiritual zombies. Do you understand? And because they are spiritual zombies, they cannot function. They think that they are religious, so they are powerful, but they are not powerful. They are just zombies. Unfortunately, this is what we have in the society. We have people that are religious zombies and spiritual zombies. In the guise of spirituality, they've turned themselves to become a zombie. Do you know what is a zombie, everybody? Somebody, if you're understanding me, I want you to please. I like when people comment or the quicker. It helps me to understand that people are understanding me. What does it mean that a person has become a spiritual zombie? Hmm? What does it mean that a person has become a spiritual zombie? The person has become just nothing but a religious zombie. They're just religious zombies. Spiritual zombies. What does it mean? Who is a spiritual zombie? Who is a religious zombie? Have you seen people that are religious zombies before? Have you seen people that are spiritual zombies before? Yes, been to, correct. No emotions. That is correct. Their emotion is so carried away in their religion that they become extremely cold towards everything around them. Their emotion is so focused in, oh, this is the only way. Anybody that keeps telling you this is the only way, this is the only way, this is the only way, that is a spiritual zombie. Are you understanding me? Anyone, any man, any father, any man, anyone, any religious organization that is telling you that this is the only way, that is a spiritual zombie organization. Because what is created there is not intellectual people, but rather intellectual zombies. Are you understanding me? What I'm saying, are you understanding? Please listen to me with intelligence, not with emotion. But because what I'm saying to you right now is not about a fact. What we have is an organization, religious institution that makes people religious zombies. Not religious, not even religiously aware people. They just become what? Religious zombies. And because they become religious zombies, they start fighting against another person. Thank you very much, Goddess of Beauty. Because what? They are religious zombies. So what happened? They start fighting against other people. They start condemning other people. They don't know how to relate. They don't know how to relate with other people. When it concerns relating with other people, they don't know how to do that because what? Their emotion is totally zero. Their religion or their spiritual practice has made them to become spiritually zero. And in the process that they have become spiritual zombies and religious zombies, they get so carried away that they become hypocrites. Do you understand? When they become religious zombies, what happened? They get so carried away in becoming religious zombies, spiritual zombies, that they become what? Hypocrites. A lot of people are hypocrites. Now, the question you should ask yourself is right now, I want you to truly, sincerely ask yourself this question. Are you a religious zombie or a spiritual zombie? And because you are a religious zombie or a spiritual zombie, are you a hypocrite? Nobody likes to ask themselves this question. Nobody likes to ask themselves this question or ask, or say that, oh, am I a hypocrite? Are you 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 a spiritual zombie, a religious zombie? Are you a spiritual zombie, a religious zombie? Are you a spiritual zombie or a religious zombie? Which one are you? Is this life? Yes, it is life. Which one are you? Be truthful to yourself. Look at yourself within and ask yourself, truly, which one am I? Am I a spiritual zombie or a religious zombie? Which one are you? And in that process, if you are truly a spiritual zombie, how hypocritical are you to other people? When you start thinking that your religion is the only way that goes to God, and any other religion apart from these does not go to God, it makes you what? A religious zombie. I'm just a food zombie. When you start thinking that my religion is the only way and my religion is better than other people's religion, you are a religious zombie. Zombie, oh zombie. Zombie does not move unless you tell him to move. Zombie. A lot of us, we are zombies, religious zombies. A lot of us, we are what? Religious zombies. And you find them everywhere. In the guise of religiosity, in the guise of spirituality, they have become zombies. They are dead. And hence what? They are the most hypocrite. They are what? The most what? Hypocritical people. They are the most what? Hypocritical people because what? They are religious zombies. Zombie. Look at right now, for example, just look at this man right now, Melvin. Just look at what he's writing right now. Everybody, look at what Melvin is writing. You guys on YouTube, you cannot see him because he's writing on TikTok. Just look at what Melvin is writing right now. Does it correlate with what I'm speaking? Huh? Does it correlate with what I'm speaking? Do you see that? Religious zombies, spiritual zombies, hypocritical people. They are so hypocritical that they think that they know better than other people. Hypocrite. They are so hypocritical that they believe if you are a person that believe that you know how to worship God more better than other people, you are a religious zombie, a spiritual zombie. Are you understanding? If you believe or you start thinking that you know how to worship God more better than other people, you are a religious zombie. Big zombie you are. Religious zombie. Spiritual zombie. And unfortunately, a lot of people are like that. And hence what? They are hypocrites. Our inability to laugh and relax. Our inability to laugh and relax the tension of our massive thoughts. Our inability to laugh and relax at the tension of our massive. You must understand that 24 hours every day, there's jolts of thought that is playing in this head. Jolts. When I mean jolt, I mean massive jolts of thought is playing in this head 24 hours every day. Massive jolts, volumes, current of thought is playing in your head every day, and your inability to be able to relax all this thought that is playing in your head makes you a zombie. Your inability to be able to relax all the thoughts that is playing in your head every day makes you unbalanced. It makes you what? Unbalanced, unfocused. It makes us freakish, sadistic, and cranky. When a person becomes too focused on, oh, this is my religion, they become what? Freakish by nature. They become freakish mentally. Their mentality is freakish. You guys understand what I mean by freakish? Oh, yes. And they are very, very sadistic internally. And that is why you will see in ancient time, not just in ancient time, even right now, there are so many people that say that they are taking celibacy for God. There are so many people that say that what they are taking celibacy for God, but they are very, very sadistic in their thought. They are very, very what? Sadistic in their thought, that they become very repulsed and irritated of other people. How can you say you are surrendering something to God and then you become very repulsive and irritated of people? That is something. There's something wrong there, is it not? Is somebody understanding me? Are you guys following me? Does it not mean that there's something wrong there? But of course, it means that there is something heavily wrong there. There's something heavily wrong. Something is heavily wrong. Heavily wrong. And unfortunately, this is the kind of situation that we live in. This is the kind of people we see every day. There are histories of monks and nuns who dedicate their life to want to worship God, but they engage in sadistic activities. Do you know what is a sadistic activity? Do you know what is a sadistic activity? My feet is a bit aching. Do you know what is a sadistic activity? Am I talking to bots? Am I talking to robots? Or I'm talking to humans? If I'm talking to humans, please kindly reply. Very good. Thank you. Ah, ah. Do you know what is a sadistic activity? Hmm? That when they want to punish people, they punish people with so much sadism. They punish people with what? So much aggression. Oh, yeah. People that go to those early churches, that there is reverend fathers and nuns, the kind of punishment that they met out on people is sadistic. In the name of worshiping God, people do things that are abominable. In the name of what? Worshiping God, people do things that are what? Abominable. These are sadistic activities. Sadistic. Yeah, it is. Because you can't say that you are worshiping God. Oh, I'm going to make you to repent. And hence they do so many things. To such an extent, some people even set fire on other people. Do you know what people have done in the name of religion? Burn down a whole family, unalive a whole family, do so many things to other people just because of what? It does not follow my religion. It does not do things according to my religion. What is that? That is a zombie. That is what? A zombie. And this is as a result of what? The inability to laugh. When people take religion too seriously, religion is not what you should take seriously. Religion was never meant to be taken seriously. What did I say? Please repeat it after me. Religion is not what you take seriously. Religion is never meant to be taken seriously. Please repeat it after me. After me. Religion is not what you take what seriously. Oh, I'm holding it on my head. Oh, you are not that religion is not going to take you to the kingdom of God. No, don't believe people that say to you, oh, because you are a Christian, so you are going to go to the kingdom of God. That is a lie. Do you think above there it is Christianity that is up there? Do you think above there it is Islam that is up there? Do you think above there it is Hinduism that is up there? It is just pure nature. It's just what? Pure nature. If you become so religious that you don't know, how to relate with other people, there is something wrong with you. Religion is not to be taken seriously. That is a fact. If you become so religious that you don't know how to relate with other people, there is something wrong with you. If you become so religious and so spiritual that you don't know how to really love other people, how to smile with people, how to become empathic with people, there is something wrong with you. There are so many people that take spirituality. So see, oh, I'm a spiritualist. I'm a spiritualist. No, I don't touch people. I don't do this. I don't look this. I don't. There is something wrong with you. That is not spirituality. That is not what? That is not spirituality. That is not mysticism. That is mental concussion. Oh, I don't wear white. I don't wear black. Oh, I don't walk this. I don't do this. I don't do that. There is something wrong with you. Are you understanding me? There is what? There is something wrong with you. And because there is something wrong with you, you will spread that wrong notion to other people. Is somebody understanding me? Because what? There is something wrong with you, you will spread that to other people. And when you spread that to other people, you want to start contaminating the people. When you take religion too seriously, you become what? Cranky. Do you see that? Let us look at the practical. Do you see that a person that is very religious does not know how to smile? Have you seen that? Have you seen that? Truly, truly, look at it. A person that is very religious And it's also carry spiritually. Those ones, they carry spirituality so much on their head. They don't know how to smile. Have you seen it? Oh yeah. Yeah. They don't know how to smile. They don't know how to smile. Because what? They carry religion too much on their head. Yes, that is true. Eh? They carry religion too much in their head. And that shows you what? They have become what? They've become what? Zombies. Zombies. They've become zombies. Zombie, oh zombie, zombie, oh zombie. Zombie no they walk unless you tell them to walk. Zombie. Zombie no they laugh unless you tell him to laugh. Zombie. He cannot laugh unless his teacher tell him to laugh. He cannot walk unless his master, his pastor tell him to walk. He's a zombie. Religion is not meant to tie you down. Religion is to give you freedom of thinking. Is somebody understanding me? Are you hearing me? Religion is not meant to tie you down. Religion is meant to give you the freedom of intellectual thinking. But when you get tied down because of religion, there is something wrong with that religion. When you get tied down with that religion and not able to think, there is something wrong with the philosophy of that religion. A lot of people follow a particular religion and believe that they love everybody in the world, but I tell you, it's not true. Oh, my religion teaches me to love everybody, but is it really true? Is it really true? My religion teaches me to love everybody, but is it really true that you love everybody? Is it really true? Is it really true that you love everybody? Let us look at, like, again, look at yourself and truly speak. Whether you follow Islam, you follow Christianity, you follow Buddhism, whatever form of religion you follow, do you truly love everybody? My religion teaches me to love people, yes, selflessly. But is it really true that you really love people selflessly? I have seen people that are selfless. I'm not saying that there are no people that are selfless. I have seen people that are selfless. But is it really true that you love people selflessly? Mm. You see? You see? Is my network okay? Can you guys hear me properly? On YouTube, can you hear me properly? On TikTok, can you hear me properly? On Facebook, I don't know if they can hear me properly because I don't know if there's somebody there. But anyway, we're just leaving it there for document for people to come and go look through it in the future. Am I audible enough? Okay. The ability of the religious zealot, philosophers, and spiritualists to forget their philosophy and smile with the world over some hopeless trivial bit of nonsense is the sign of a true spirituality. The ability of a spiritual man, whoever he is, to act childishly, to smile with the world, even when the things is nonsense. That is a true supernatural ability. Because what? He is not caged in that dictum of you need to show that you are serious all the time. You need to show that you are a very, you're a spiritual man. So no laughing, no smiling. Make people fear you. Make sure your face is in such a way that people fear you all the time. Make sure that what? Your face is in such a way that what? People fear you all the time. Over the past ages, let us look back into the past ages. You see, over the past ages, followers of symbolism know that a long face have been considered symbolical of religion. When I mean symbolism, meaning those people that identify themselves with a particular religion. When you identify yourself with a particular religion, that means that what you are following a symbol. Because if you identify yourself grossly with a particular religion, it means what? You are following the symbol of the religion. Is it not so? Is it not so? Is everybody understanding me properly? Is it not so? If you identify yourself grossly with any religion, you are following the symbolism of the religion. Is it not so? Yes, it is. What is the symbolism of Christianity? The cross. So whether it is the Catholic, Roman Catholic, Pentecostal, whatever, the cross is the symbolism. So if you say I'm a Christian, you are identifying yourself as that, which means what? You are following the symbolism. You are a follower of a symbolism. If you say you are following Hinduism, right now a lot of people have attached the swastika, to be connected to Hinduism, but this is not. The swastika is just one portion. It's not a whole combination of Hinduism. Or a lot of people have used the word Om as to be that unificatory, not unificatory symbol of Hinduism. But no, there's so many things. But anyway, if you start affiliating yourself with that symbol, Om or the swastika, which means what? You've caged the potential of the soul. Anytime you identify yourself with a symbol, what are you doing? You are caging, you are imprisoning the potential of your soul. And because you are imprisoning the potential of your soul, you cannot grow. The soul cannot grow because what? It is been imprisoned in what? Symbolism of a particular religion, symbolism of a particular organization, symbolism of a particular, culture, symbolism of a particular nation, symbolism of a particular country, symbolism of a particular person. When you limit the potential of the soul into all of this symbolism, you cannot grow because what? Now the soul is conditioned. And unfortunately, this is what a lot of us we do. We condition the soul. We condition the soul in symbolism. When you condition your soul in symbolism, your soul, you cannot understand, you will not be able to get to the full potentiality of the soul. The soul is not able to, the consciousness is not able to flow. Your consciousness is meant to flow. But when it is limited in a box of symbolism, like look at this water. This water here, the nature of this water is liquid. The nature of liquidity is to flow. But when you cage it in a bottle, it does not flow anymore. It becomes what? Static. Is it not so? Is somebody understanding me? Somebody hearing me? Are you hearing me properly? Somebody really hearing me, my brothers, my sisters? Are you hearing me? So what? The nature of your soul is to grow and expand. But now when you limit it in a box of a particular religion, when you limit it in a box of a particular ideology, when you limit it in a box of a particular philosophy, when you limit it in a box of a particular culture, when you limit it in a box of a particular nation, when you limit it in a box of a particular color, then the soul isn't able to move. The soul is not able to follow. It's not able to flow. The soul is not able to expand. Because what is that expands in your body? Two things expands in your body. Your knowledge expands. But the moment you start limiting it in a particular bottle, you start limiting it in a particular body, color, gender, you start limiting it in a particular organization, religion, etc., it loses the potential to expand and grow. Is everybody understanding me? Are you understanding me, my brothers, my sister? Are you understanding me? So, over the past ages, Followers of symbolism knows that a long face has been considered symbolical to of religion. When you hold a long face and you're not smiling, people see you as holy. How unfortunate is it not? But when you are always smiling, people don't take you seriously. Do you know that? When you are always joyful, always smiling, people don't take you seriously. But when you're always like this, oh, such a holy man, such a holy man, such a holy man. Now, because the individual also gets trapped in that body, he is also not able to flow. The soul is also not able to walk. So now the soul becomes conditioned. Are you understanding me? Is everybody understanding me? Is my network okay? Is my network okay? Is our network okay? All right, the network is okay. So the more sad you are, the more sad you are, the more you don't smile with people, the more you are considered as divine and holy. Truthfully, this is wrong. Truthfully, this is what? This is wrong. Because men have adulterated and perverted the joy of being in communion with the divine. My brother, my sister, when you are in communion with the divine, you are the most joyful. When the divine is with you are joyful, and everything you touch is also joyful. There is no seriousness. You become a child. You don't care about anything. Whether you're walking naked or you're not walking naked, you don't care. Whether you're sleeping on a good bed, you're not sleeping on a good bed, you don't care. Because what? You are in communion with the divine. Because you are what? In communion with the divine. Anyone seen as extra happy or joyful is considered to possess what? Some devil inside of them. And that is why you will see when people want to do deliverance. How funny is it? How funny is this? When people want to do deliverance, those that are to be delivered are more happy than those that are delivering. Have you seen it? For real. When people are doing deliverance, the spirit in the person is more happy than the man that is delivering the person. Somebody prove me wrong. Please prove me wrong. Huh? Have you seen? Have you truly seen? Have you seen a person that is possessed by spirit? The spirit is doing what? He's busy laughing. He's laughing. And the one that is trying to deliver him. So, among the two of them, who is possessed with spirit? I think I'm gonna fall. I'm about to be sick because I'm feeling my nose is getting blocked. I'll take some medicine very soon. So now, among the two of them, who is possessed with spirit? The one that is possessed with spirit is, and that one that is not possessed with spirit, that is trying to control the spirit out of the person, is like. Have you seen it? For real, truly, you guys, have you seen? I hope I'm talking to people. I'm not just talking to myself. For real, have you seen? Yeah, it is true. It is true. and those were oh man, the greatest joke of all life, man. The greatest joke of life. Mm, the greatest joke of life. Mm, the greatest joke of life. So then, due to the pervertedness that a lot of people have attributed to spirituality, people don't even know what does it really mean to be surrendered to the divine anymore. All that people know is what? You need to be serious. If you're a good man, if you're a child of God, you must not smile. You must not love people anyhow. We must understand that the appreciation of humor is a divine gift. A spiritual person must be joyful. Any spiritual person that is not joyful is always angry. That is not a spiritual person. Or always trying to. That is not a spiritual person. That is one of the litmus paper for you to know. We must be mindful of so-called prophets of doom. You must be what? Mindful of what? You must be mindful of so-called what? Prophets of doom. Please repeat after me. What did I say? What did I say? What did I say? I said yes, but finish the full sentence. Finish the full sentence. Yes, thank you very much, Goddess of Beauty. We must be mindful of so called prophets of doom. Yes, we must be mindful of prophets of doom, so called prophets of doom, who take the cheer, they take the fun out of life, they take the happiness out of life. So-called prophet of doom have nothing better to do than to take the joy out of life. They take the happiness out of life with their empty blanket of words. You must be mindful of prophets of doom that takes the joy out of your life with the empty blanket of their words. Because with the empty blanket of their words, what are they going to do? They will put a total eclipse on your life. And unfortunately, your naive mind, those people that are naive, they get carried away with the ominousness of their words. Oh, they say, this is gonna happen. Hey, oh, this is my enemy. Oh, these are prophets of dooms. Be careful of them because they don't have anything to say. Oh, God is using me. This is what is going to happen in this country. That is if you are a prophet of doom. That is not God using you. That is not God using you. So is the people in the Bible prophet of doom? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. The society at large is filled with trials and worries. The society that we live in is naturally filled with what? Trials and worries, with long face and hopeless people. Our society is filled with trials and worries, with long face and hopeless people, which we must encounter. Whether we like it or not, we are going to meet these people. You are definitely going to meet people that are hopeless. They've seen their life as hopeless. And every day of their life, they are just sad. And because they are always sad, they are also looking for somebody to pour their sadness upon. And when they don't get somebody, they will provoke you so that you can receive their own sadness. You must know that every day you will meet such people like this. You will meet them, whether you want it or you don't want it. You will meet them. We will surely meet them. Hmm. You will do what? Surely meet them. Don't forget, it takes the brightest man in all the land to become the greatest fool. A man that is acting as a fool, it's not because he's a fool, he's the brightest mind. It takes what? The brightest mind in all the land to become what? The greatest fool. A person cannot become the king jester just like that. He must be very bright to become a king jester that makes the king laugh. It must be bright. So it takes the brightest mind in the land to become what? To make the greatest fool. Yeah. So there is no wrong in being a fool. Learn to smile. Don't take spirituality too seriously. That you don't even know how to, when you see a person on the road, you don't know how to connect with the person. Because you are thinking, oh, look at that person, look at the energy the person have. Oh, that is babash. What did I say? It is babash. 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 We must be ready to be a fool to uplift others. You must be ready to be a fool to uplift others. You don't need to be a wise man to uplift others. A wise man does not uplift other people. You guys are saying that I'm uplifting you. It is because I'm a fool. That is how. That is it. It is not the wisdom of my mouth. It is the foolishness of my activities, the childishness of my activities. That is what is making your life better. So you must be ready to become a fool to be able to uplift other people. When you are not ready to be a fool and you are ready to become an intelligent man, you will not be able to. You will not uplift anybody. If you are ready to become an intelligent man, you are not going to uplift anybody. Nobody's life is going to change. There is no one's life that is changed because of an intelligent man, of a person that is acting intelligent. A person's life is only changed by a man that is foolish. And that foolishness is seen as intelligence. Are you hearing me? Is it making sense? Have you asked yourself a question? I want to ask you guys a question right now before I continue. Can I ask this question? Can I ask this question to you guys? I want to ask you guys some question. Can I ask? Why am I seeing only one comment? What is wrong? And why you guys not tapping on your screen? Huh? I'm not seeing only just one like. Why you guys not liking also there? Huh? That's not good, man. Just listening and not tapping on your screen. You sleeping or what? Mohammed Shaibu. Thank you. Send a super like. Grace and Spice. Send a super like. Can I ask you a question? Hmm? Can I ask you a question? Yes. Okay. Why is it that in all culture of the world, in all religion of the world, whether it is traditional or not traditional, there is a God of laughter? Why is it that in all culture of the world, religion or not religion, there is a God that is made for laughter? He's known as the God of mischief or whatever, but he makes people laugh. But in Christianity, there is no God that makes people laugh. Why? Why is it so? In all cultures of the world, in all religions of the world, like when you look into all the cultures of the world, traditional cultures of the world, whether it is in ancient Scandinavia, China, Africa, there is a God of laughter, a God of joy. But in Christianity, there is no God like that. Rather, the God in Christianity is always frowning or always sad. Why is it so? Have you thought about this? Eh? Have you thought about this? Why is it that in all religion, in all cultures of the world, whether you are from Asia, you are whichever part of the culture of the world you are from, there is a God of laughter. There is a God of laughter. Ah, there is a God of laughter. But in Christianity, their God don't laugh. Why? Have you ever seen where it says that God is laughing in your Christianity? Card decline, promise later. Please do. Grace and Spice. I will hold you to it. I beg you. Please. Have you ever seen in Christianity where it says that God is laughing? Have you ever seen in any scripture in Christianity where it is said that God is laughing? No. All you will always get is God is sending out a message of war. God is angry. God is angry. God is angry. Is it not? Is that not the only thing you receive? God is angry. God is telling this person he's going to die now. God is saying, go and fight a war. Go and do this, go and do that. But there's no way God is laughing. Have you seen that? Show me one portion in the Bible text that says that God is laughing. Show me one portion in the Bible text that even in the Quran that says God is laughing. Show me one text. Thank you very much, Goddess of Beauty. Ah, please show me one test. Just one test that says God is laughing. But there are so many cultures in the world where you're going to hear the God of laughter, the God of mischief. He go to heaven and he create mischief and all the gods are laughing and laughing and laughing and laughing. But why is it that in Christianity you don't find that? Thank you, Goddess of Beauty. I really appreciate you, man. Thank you. Eh? Why is it that in Christianity you don't find that? Rather, the only thing you find is that what? God is angry. God is angry, and his anger is like a thunderstorm. God is placing a curse on somebody. God is what else? Is saying that somebody is gonna die. God is saying that what else? What else? What else? Go and plague these people. Go and do this to these people. This is what you get. Is it not so? Who are the Bible people here? Please prove me wrong. I'm not a Bible man, but I want you to prove me wrong. If I'm wrong, I will accept my what that I'm wrong. But I want you to prove me wrong. Hello? Is somebody there? My hand is open. Please prove me wrong. If I'm wrong, I will accept that I'm wrong. And I will take back my words. Huh? And I will do what? I will take back my words. But everywhere you see in the Bible is what? God is fighting a war. God is fighting. God is angry. Oh, don't make God angry. But if you look into all the cultures of the world, all the culture of the world, when I'm talking about cultures of the world, all the cultures, traditional cultures of the world, whereby they have gods, they have a God of laughter. They have a God of fun. Do you see that in the Christian text? Have you seen it in the Christian text? Have you seen it? Have you seen it in the Christian text? That this is a God of fun. Have you seen it? Rather, when a person have too much fun, God curses the person. Hey, hey, who are the people here? Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's a question to all of you. Ah, it's a question to all of you. Please show me. Nobody can show me because it's not there. You've never come across it. The only thing you keep being told is do not do things to make God unhappy. Is it not so? That is the only thing you have been told. Don't do things to make God what? Unhappy. Yes, God is gonna curse you. God is gonna be unhappy with you. Don't do things. That is what the hell is that? Sorry for the language. Why should I be sorry? What the hell is that? What the hell is that? That's all you find. You don't find anything more. That's all. God that is always angry. And if you do a little thing, He's gonna punish you. Which means that there's something wrong with that. If in all the cultures of the world there is always a God that makes people happy and laugh, ah, which means if in all the cultures of the world there is always a God that makes people happy and to laugh, and then in Christianity there is no God that is making people to be happy and to laugh, it means what? There is something wrong in the Christendom test. It means what? There is something wrong. There is something wrong. There is what? Something extremely wrong in the test, which means there is something that is not being communicated to people or purposefully removed. Are you understand what I'm trying to explain? Which means what? There is something that is not being communicated to the people or purposefully removed. Now, the question is, will you find it? Do you have the eyes to find it? Do you have the patience to find it? And when you do find it, do you have the guts to accept it? All right, that is it for my today's class. I am open to questions and to answers now. To questions, I'm going to end on YouTube and on Facebook so that I can focus on TikTok. All right. Thank you all very much on YouTube and on TikTok. And Queen Grace and Spice, you said you are gonna like give us a super like. Please do. We are waiting for you. Thank you. God bless you. Bye.